La famille, le verbe avoir et les articles possessifs. All right, so on the yellow paper, you're going to follow along and write the information as needed. This completed yellow paper will be your exit ticket for today. All right, so we went over this yesterday, but I'm going to repeat that really quick. So, articles are those little words that you put in front of a noun word like the, a, my, your, this, etc. So, if you have a noun, you have an article in front of it. In English, that's not an issue because the article my or the is always the same. In French, however, you have to think of the word that comes after the word the or my might not be translated the same if the word that follows is masculine or feminine, singular or plural, or sometimes if it starts with a vowel sound. So we need to know the difference. All right, so let's recap the information for a and the and learn how about to use my and your correctly. We started filling this out yesterday, but just in case you were absent or you missed something, here it goes again. All right, so the word the is le, la, or les. Okay, le, la, les. However, le and la will become L apostrophe if the word that follow starts with a vowel sound. Okay, so here are some examples. Le mari, l'homme, la sœur, l'ami, les parents, les adultes. Okay, so notice here le and la became L apostrophe because we had a vowel sound. Okay, so it's all the vowels and the letter H because le homme or la ami would be really weird. Okay, same thing here. Les adultes would be weird, but we have that silent S. This S is not pronounced normally. Les parents. But here we're going to bring out that sound to make a transition sound. Les adultes. All right, the word a or n is un, une, or des. Okay, and because it ends with a n sound, and here we have that silent s that we can bring out. We don't need to change it if the word that follows starts with a vowel sound. So look at those examples. Un garçon, un oiseau, une femme, une étudiante, des filles, des enfants. Okay, so here we have that N sound. Here, des, the S is normally silent, but here we're going to pronounce it as a little Z sound. Des enfants. All right, tournez la page, s'il vous plaît. All right, the word my. So this is the word we're learning in this chapter. How to say my again depends on the word that follows. If the word that follows is masculine, we use mon. If the word that follows is feminine, we use ma. If the word that follows is plural, we use me. However, there's a little caveat. If it's a feminine word starting with a vowel sound, we're going to use mon, just like we did in the masculine, to have that extra N in case there is a vowel that follows. All right, so look at our example. Mon père, mon oncle, ma sœur, mon ami, mes parents, mes amis. Okay, so mon père, mon oncle, no problem there. If it starts with a vowel sound, we just bring out that N. Mon oncle. Okay, ma sœur is my sister. It's feminine, but the problem is that if we had ma amie, it would be extremely awkward, and we don't have a way out of that. So what we do, we use mon, and we bring out the N. Mon ami. This only happens for feminine words that start with a vowel sound. So it's a fairly rare occurrence. Okay. So far, we have words like étudiante or homme that start with vowel sounds, but a lot of words don't start with vowel sounds. So, but you just need to be aware of this. Mes parents, mes, the S is not pronounced. Mes amis, however, that S is pronounced. We bring it out as a Z, mes amis. All right, so it's going to be the same thing with your casual, which is ton, ta, and te. Okay, so ton, ta, and te, all of those mean your casual for masculine, feminine, and plural. But if it's a feminine word starting with a vowel sound, we can use ton again to have that N as a transition sound. Okay, so look how it looks with examples. Ton père, your father. Ton oncle, your uncle. Ta sœur, your sister. However, instead of ta amie, we're going to use ton, so we have that N. ton ami. Okay, so that's the only thing to remember. If it's feminine starting with a vowel sound, we use ton. Parents, tes parents, the S is normally silent, but if there's a vowel that follows, we bring out that sound as a little z, tes amis. All right, finally, your formal is actually a lot easier because we don't differentiate between masculine and feminine. It's going to be votre for both. Okay, so simple, and it ends with a R sound, votre, so there's no awkwardness if the next word starts with a vowel. For the plural, it's vos. The S is silent unless it's the plural starts with a vowel sound, then we bring it out. So it's going to look like that. Votre père, your father, formal. Votre oncle, your uncle. That should be formal. I'm so sorry. This here is wrong. It should, if you want to cross that out and put formal here, this is actually wrong. Your sister, votre sœur, your sister, and votre ami. So we don't have a problem here with that vowel sound. Votre ami, it just actually flows. Vos parents, your parents. Okay, and vos enfants. So normally vos, the S is silent, it's not pronounced, but here we're going to pronounce it like a little z, vos enfants. Okay, all right. So now we're going to take a quick look at our verb être. Je suis, tu es, il est, elle est, on est, nous sommes, vous êtes, there's that z sound, ils sont, elles sont. Okay, so you have that on that pink paper, just so you can hear the pronunciation. The verb avoir, remember, we use that to give the age. J'ai, tu as, il a, elle a, on a, nous avons. So it starts with a vowel, so we pronounce that z, nous avons. Vous avez, ils ont, elles ont. So all of those, we actually pronounce the final S as a little z because all those words start with a vowel. Right, so we're going to hear words that we did together in class that we pronounced. So try and recognize what you hear and select the answer as needed. Here's word number 1, les enfants. Les enfants. Le frère. Le frère. La fille. La fille. Le mari. Le mari. La mère. La mère. La tante. La tante. Le fils. Le fils. Le père. Le père. Le chien. Le chien. La femme. La femme. Les parents. Les parents. L'oiseau. L'oiseau. La nièce. La nièce. Le copain. Le copain. Le lapin. Le lapin. La copine. La copine. La sœur. La sœur. Le chat. Le chat. Le neveu. Le neveu. L'oncle. L'oncle. Elle a 18 ans. Elle a 18 ans. Vous avez quel âge? Vous avez quel âge? J'ai 17 ans. J'ai 17 ans. Vous avez 45 ans. Vous avez 45 ans. Elle a quel âge? Elle a quel âge?